Morning, it's Trixie. It's that time again. Look, the roots are dull. I am naturally a dark blonde, but I do bleach my hair, and I know that may not seem like a bad regrowth to some people. You can see my ash blonde there, but my hair is feeling dull. So I'm going to do my roots, and I'm going to show you that even though I'm a hairdresser and I can go to a wholesaler's and buy all the products that I need, I do actually cheat sometimes and just go for a box dye. If you do them right, box dyes are fine. I like to use the live because this actually lifts as good as bleach does. It shows you on the back how much it lifts. My hair throws off yellow very easily. It does sometimes look quite yellow, as you've seen before if you look back on some other hair vlogs, but I'm going to trim my ends only a little bit myself, and you're going to watch me do that, and I'm going to do my roots just to make me feel a little bit more brighter. So I'm going to show you how to do this, a little tutorial. Like I said, I am a hairdresser, but still don't do what I do. First things first, we're going to make a cup of tea because we need to get started. So kettle boiling, cup. I'm going to show you how to make a cup of tea. Here we go. Now, it is preference. I don't like a strong cup of tea. There is a perfect cup of tea. Shall we get started? So, first thing I'm going to do is show you this. So this is the live. They do all different colours in the live range. You get instructions, gloves, you get the colour after treatment, which is the conditioner, and it's also a purple toner one. You get a sachet of bleach powder, the peroxide, and the colourant, which helps also with lifting. Now, I don't want to mix the whole thing because I'm only doing my roots. So, you can't really see very well, can you? There we go. I'm going to mix half of everything. Leave the colour treatment in there because I'm going to reuse the rest for my roots another day. So I'm going to kind of guesstimate half of each. So half of the powder in there, half of the peroxide, which is quite hard to do. Like I said, it's a guesstimate. We'll kind of probably put another tiny bit of that in. And then half of the colourant. But you would normally probably put all of it in, but I'm literally just doing my roots. So I don't need a lot. I haven't got a lot of hair. So, right, as long as you do it all up nice and tight, it will be fine. One more squirt of that. There we go. Right. So that lid's going on nice and tight, so that will be fine to be put back in the box. I will just peg that over. Right, so that's all going back in the box for next time. More up as we go along. Right. Next, so that's what we've got in there. Now, if you were going to put this whole lot on, you could just mix it all. It's quite hard to mix it in the bottle because it's hard to get the powder sachet into it. So I do use a bowl and make sure you mix it all really, really well. There's not a lot there, but it's enough to do the roots, which is what I want. Right, that's all done. Next I'm going to get my trusty mirror, comb and gloves. Hello. Trying to work out the best camera angle. I do it all by feel. Now, if you're colouring your hair, just the roots, do the hairline, then a cross section, and then start at the back because the back takes the longest. The front and the top is where the heat comes from your head, so it develops quicker. So always start at the back and do the roots, work your way forward. And then if you want to put it on your ends for the last few minutes, put it on your ends. But the back is the bit that takes the longest to develop. The front, the top bit will be the quickest because that's where the heat escapes from your head. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it all by feel because it's quite hard doing this back to front in the mirror. And I find it easier just to do it by feel. And I always have a little towel on me. I'm going to pop my gloves on. Sorry, the setup's not great, but I'm kind of trying to show you. Put the old gloves on. I have been known to do it without gloves. Right, so my hair is very fine, quite damaged, literally, but I'm a hairdresser, I can deal with it. So, like I said, my hair does throw off yellow tones, so I'll probably regret doing this because when I first do it, it always looks quite yellow, but it's very dull at the moment. And I will literally, I'm using you as a mirror. So, and it's quite delayed when you do it on the phone. So it's weird, but it's been mixed in well. You can see how much darker my actual hair is, although I'm naturally blonde. So I go around the whole hairline, mainly the roots, but this little bit here gets quite dull too, but you can see my ends are very bleached, so I don't need to worry about the ends so much. And then I do the, like I said, by feel, but I do the roots all around my hairline. Not missing any. Right, the next bit I do is the cross that I was telling you about. It just helps you with your sections. This is where you can see my actual roots. It doesn't have to be exact. Just go all the way down the back and part it. Right, this is where I do this cross section bit. Brad Mondeo, do not come for me. It's obviously easier to get someone else to do it if you can. Right, there's that. I'm going to go down the cross section now at the back. As long as I don't get it on the very end, to be honest, I'm all right. Just because that part of my hair is quite a lot weaker. See, even I'm cack-handed. Right, I'm going to do the cross section. And now I'm just going to carry on and do the rest. Right, that's it. We now just await for it to develop. I'm going to leave it on for a good half an hour. The longer the better. Going to get on with some other jobs, have my cup of tea, and I'll see you in a little bit. Got the gloves to wash it off with. Winnie, you're fine. Don't know what she's barking at. Anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, it's time to wash it off. I can see already I missed a bit there, and it is looking yellow. I can tell it needs to be washed off because it's gone completely cold now, so it's not going to do any more than it's already done. So let's go wash it off and put the toner on, which may not do very much. And we may end up with a bright, luminous roots. But come with me. Come with me and you'll see a pure world of imagination. Take a look. Baba. If you want to view paradise, dee 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 dee, la 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 doo doo. Right, let's do this. If you wanna view paradise, gonna video you from there. First, get the water on. Yellow. They call it yellow mellow. I don't think that is going to do much with it, to be honest. I think we are going to have yellow hair now. Told you I'd regret it. I need to get some purple shampoo. I've run out. That may take a little bit off. It is what it is, guys. I've got nothing else to use. We'll leave that on just for a little bit and then I'll rinse it off. But that toner will grab onto the ends and it won't grab onto the roots. It's what it always does. You can see the ends will go grey, the roots will do nothing. They are yellow. Can you see? We are having yellow hair, and I left it on for the maximum. My hair is fairly light as well. I'm going to leave this on just because I want to do the best that I can do for it. But the roots are going to stay golden and the ends are going to go grey. I already know that. See you soon. Ta-ta for now. Hello. Right, we're going to rinse off this toner that's done nothing. Oh dear. Trixie. Why do you do this to yourself? Why, oh why do you do this to yourself? You always do it to yourself. Right, let's go cut the hair. Right. Next step to ruin my hair. I get bored, guys, that's why I do it. Just gonna pop you here for a minute. Let's do the reveal. Right. Yes, a little bit yellow. Hey ho, hey ho. It will dull down with time. hopefully. Oh, it's all right. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Trust the process. Right, I don't want to cut a lot off, but my sides are a little bit shorter than my back. I feel like the back's quite heavy, so I am going to cut a little bit off the back myself. So I am going to, at the moment, it's quite wet at the minute. I am going to just keep the sides out of the way. I haven't got a lot of sides. There's a lot of breakage and a lot of fine hair that, let me get a clip, that basically, there's just not a lot of hair at the sides, as you can see. But I am going to attempt to cut this by myself. That's how I normally do it. I haven't had a hairdresser do my hair for quite a long time. I'm going to cut about 1 inch off the back. I'm going to try putting you on the... Right, I'm putting you on the tripod. I'm going to try and, I don't know, show you the process. I don't really know how I do this, to be honest, because I find it hard to look in the back. It's normally always by feel. Can you see? I'm trying to work out the best way to show you. Will that do it? Like that. Maybe. I have a pair of scissors. Yes. I don't know how to do it, how to show you. I'm just going to get on with it. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to concentrate. Okay. Yes. So, I'm just going to go with the first snip in the middle first. And I go by feel. That's the first snip. Sorry about the angle. Let's just do the sides anyway, and then when it's dry, I will check over anything else. The top layer is generally broken anyway, so I don't imagine there to be any coming off on the top layer. And as I said, the sides were a lot, I felt like, shorter than the back, so they're going to blend a little bit better. Just going to nip the very ends off. Not a lot. Front fringe area is growing out, it's getting a little bit long. I'm growing it out from a full fringe, and I'm just going to take tiny bit off where it's getting a bit broken. Slight angle there. And then just keep the ends in good check. Over direct the hair. You can see those ends are very wispy, so I'm just gonna cut them off to keep the ends from getting really bad. Covered in hair now. And the back bit, which is quite a lot thicker. Just grab that. Over direct it so that you don't cut off too much length. And you can see the ends is so bad here that I'm just going to snip them off. Right, that is it as far as the cut goes. I can always do a bit more when it's dry. So we're going to dry it off now. Just going to de-hair and you can watch me dry it. Sweep up my hair. It's only a little bit. I'm going to pick it up and show you. That's what I've cut off my hair just now. It's quite a lot for someone who hasn't got a lot of hair, isn't it? Right, let's dry. So I'm using my Dyson Doopy from Temu. Plug it in, plug it in. I'm not going to put the attachment on it just yet. I will put this on it once I've checked my hair is as level as it can be. I've got a little bit of this Holistic Volumizing Blowout Gel. I don't put a lot on because it makes my hair quite greasy if I put too much on. As you can see, just a little bit. And then I rub it in and I just evenly put it throughout my hair. Ha ha ha! Oh dear. Right, I'm just going to dry it. Attachment on. So it's a little bit yellow, but the back is not hanging as long now. It's kind of more level with the sides. The yellowness will dull down as time goes on. You can see it's a little bit. I mean, I'm going to get some purple shampoo, so that will counteract a little bit of that yellow. But that's my hair. Did it anyway, and I'm not disappointed with the results. It's feels nice. That treatment on it has made it feel nice and soft. It's more level than it was, a little bit yellower than it was, but it's done. My roots are brighter. They're not as dull anymore, as you can see. So I want to grow this fringe bit out, but it was getting very bad on the end, so I just needed to snip a bit of it off. But that's me done. I hope you found this interesting, and it got a few little tips along the way. But like I said, don't do as I do, because I was going to say I am a professional, but not on my own hair. Anyway, I'll see you all again soon for something else. I don't know what. Anyway, thank you. Ta-ta for now. Hello, it's Trixie. Hello, it's Trixie. Just thought I'd show you my hair in the actual daylight. It's a little bit yellow. Anyway, I thought I'd just bring you out to have a little look in the garden. I need to de-winterize. I need to winterize it, basically. Yeah, I've got to put away the plants and the chair. We've put the cushions away, but I need to put away a few bits. But here's the pond. It's doing really well. The water's cleared really well now. All the fish are starting to huddle towards the bottom as it's getting cooler. But I'm loving my pond area now that we made it bigger. I love the sound of the water. It's coming along nicely actually. And I'm just, like I said, we need to build the porchway at the back of the house still. We need to do that before the winter. Because I want to put the tables and chairs and bits underneath it. And I've still got to put more Christmas stuff in the aviary. I've got a Christmas tree in there with some lights, and at night time all the lights are on. It's lovely. But there's the pond, doing well. And there's a little bridge. Winnie goes over that bridge. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring you out to have a quick look at it. Hope you all have a lovely day. See you again soon. Ta-ta for now.